All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to design the blog page. So what I'm going to do is we're going to select the podcast PSD, select it, hit Control C to copy, and then Control V to paste. And then we're going to rename this blog. Okay. I'm going to double click on it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do File, Open, and we're going to open up the blog page here. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is this is going to be a little different than the previous video. So the only thing that I want to add is the header and the footer. Okay, but I'm going to talk about why you would design it this way, the pros and cons of that. And that looks funky. Okay, so part of the reason why you'd want to design a blog page like this or something close to this is because for a couple of reasons. One, you want to give people an option to search, right? And then you also want to have recent posts, okay? And then if you have comments, then you have recent comments here, archives, categories. So I have Adobe and then uncategorized, and then metadata here, and then recent posts here. Now, this is all from WordPress. The website that I built, learntechplus.com, is all WordPress based. And that's why you can see all these different things here. So this is dynamic content that WordPress is displaying when I create a post. It'll automatically throw this up, okay, January 21st and January 20th. Okay, so it's an order every time that I create a blog post. Okay, so I want to talk about the interface because of that. Because again, what it does is it makes it really easy to find posts, find comments, archives, etc. All right. So like I said, the only thing that we're going to do is we're going to bring in the top bar here, the nav bar. We're going to leave this content and all this the way that it is. And then we're going to add this and this right here. So there you go. So let's jump into that. So what I want to do is I want to grab a couple things here. We're going to turn the source off and we're going to grab layer 1, top bar, layer 2, and nav bar. Okay, so I want you to select nav bar, hold shift, and click on layer 1, right click, and we're going to duplicate the layer, and we're going to bring it into blog.png. Okay, so I'll hit OK. Okay, so now we have it here. So I'm going to turn off this layer. So you can see right away, it brings it in and it puts it in the same position that it is on the other page. Okay. Now let's do the same for the footer. So for the footer, we're going to select layer 4, hold shift and click on bottom footer. I'm going to right click, duplicate the layer, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to bring it into blog.png. I'll hit OK. And you can see, again, if I turn if I hit Control T, now this one is in a different area because it's grabbing the length of the document. And so in the other document, it's shorter. You can see it's shorter, and this is a longer page. So it's dropping it right where it would be here, okay? So I'm going to save that and we can close that out. Now this one, we're going to hit Control Shift S and we're going to save on the computer and on the desktop, and we're going to just save over the blog.psd. Okay, so now we have our blog page designed. Now I realize all we did was we added the top bar and the nav bar and the footer, but the reason why I did that was because this is content that if you were designing in a WordPress site, you wouldn't design this. This would be part of the WordPress site, okay? And these are widgets that you could, in theory, design here. But again, I've already provided that for you, and I just want to teach you the fundamentals of web design, all right? So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.